Guys, I don't know why this is making me nervous, but I'm Vika. I've been wanting to make this video for a while, and even though I'm just talking to myself essentially in a camera, and I'm a yapper. It's off-putting, but here we are. I don't know why I've been wanting to shoot this video and like I don't know, just maybe chat regarding like consumerism, us just always wanting more, more, more. And I feel like maybe I'll just speak for myself. Like I just feel like for a very long time, it's like more jewelry, more clothes, more shoes, more this, more that, more this, you know. I'm literally like the camera right now is on top of 4 boxes of shoes that I'll maybe show some more pictures, but I've been on a absolute, how do I say, spiral. Actually, yes. That was the word I was looking for, spiral. I just had shit everywhere. And I have a relatively large townhome, and it just felt like since I've moved in here about, 8 years ago, and like a lot of stuff was brought over from our old house, because I'm originally from Florida, mind you. We lived in a big house, you know, my childhood house and stuff like that, and you accumulate a lot of shit, okay, over the years. And that's just how my family was at the time. And then when we finally had to move out of that house after like 15 years, we were literally in shock. And we sold a lot of things. Like if you're not, how do I say? If you're not like cleaning up the stuff, like, you know, and sorry if I'm rambling because my brain thinks of 5 million things, but I'm not the same size I was 10 years ago. And most people aren't, you know, either they're bigger, they're smaller. And I had, you know, just like any person has, I have gone through weights of different, you know, up, down. I've had clothes that literally don't even fit over my fucking finger right now. And it's like, I see it and I'm like, it's so cute. Like, I never see this stuff at the store. And then if I did see it, I would have to buy it. And you start to like rationalize why you're keeping this one fucking thing that you haven't worn in 16 fucking years because you're not a size 2 anymore, okay? It is what it is, and you have to come to those terms where, you know, I'm on a journey, so hopefully I'll get to like a smaller size, but I can't think about that right now. Like right now, the game plan is I got shit coming out of every fucking corner in this house, and it's like I work a 9 to 5, and like I can't find anything. Like, where is that shirt that I bought 4 weeks ago? Where is it? It's buried. It's lost. I have no freaking idea. So I don't know. I just wanted to get on here and chat full circle on just consumerism and not just things, but like even experiences. I live in Philadelphia now, and you know, like there is a bigger, like there's a decent nightlife here, and I'm close to New York, I'm close to Brooklyn, I have family there, I have family in, you know, different places. And that's another thing. Like I love my family, but every time you go visit them, we're all like little fashionistas. It's always like an eye, instead of eye for an eye, like we always give each other like maybe money, but like it's always like gifts, earrings, or like, you know, like a nice necklace or something along those lines. And it's just like it's just like exchanging gifts until one of you guys dies. I mean, that's a bad joke, but yeah, you know, that's essentially what happens is you go, you give them a gift, they give you a gift back, and then you come back and you're like, oh, this was a great gift or whatever. And then you have more shit. And that's just, and then another thing, it's like everything's on sale. These stores are getting way too much inventory. Sorry, I need a little shippy ship. I'm a little parched. They get, like, I went into TJ Maxx today. I did not buy anything, okay? I am on like a no buy, no spend, and to some degree, like if I know that I have something similar at home in any capacity, I'm trying to think not to, you know, not to buy it, you know, like why do you need 3 of these, you know? And that's how I am with shoes. I just threw out a bunch of pairs. Well, not throw out, I'm gonna like donate and see if anybody needs it and stuff like that. So if you guys maybe know somebody that needs something, maybe send a message. I can ship it to them or something like that. But giving it to Goodwill, I'll maybe make another story on that. Like, you guys are like, how are you guys charging more than the actual stores? Like, well, like an actual store. So I don't know. And then there's cheap fashion. Like, I could, if I really sat here and pondered about it, there's so many things that, come into play. People's budgets also, would you like to buy 20 crappy things at $3, or do you want to like just spend the 150 and maybe get two good items? Like I would rationalize it that way. But like, we are creatures of habit where we're like, oh, like this is only $3. Oh, this is only like $6, and you rationalize that you need another candle, and you don't need another fucking candle, you know? And then like now I have like four of them. They were on sale. This was months and months back. Candles are expensive, so, but I'm also like, maybe I'm killing myself with these waxes. Like, maybe these waxes are fucking killing me right now. Like, and then I think it just also kind of, as I'm saying that, it kind of just like started to make me depressed. Like, I realized that like the more that I kept buying and getting and stuff like that, it would feel very good in that moment that I'm getting something new, which, I mean, to anybody, with two brain cells, they know that like it's that reward system, like that you're getting something new, you get excited, but then it wears off. Like, I hate to say it, it does wear off, where then you get something else, or you go to the store, or somebody sends you something, or you see ads all day, literally all day. You see ads for different things. And I need to say it for women. I mean, it's just as bad for dudes, because they get their own, like, if they're into sports, or if they're into something, shoes, sneakers. I know so many sneakerheads that I'm like, I shouldn't say anything because I'm like looking at like 70 pairs of heels over here, but just it's endless. It is endless. There's so much stuff out there, and like these manufacturers and these companies in China and overseas and here, and of course in the States, they're shelling this out. Like, this stuff is easy to them. Like, the production of it is, there's a system to it. Like, they know how to like keep the wheels going and making these things that people still want, So yeah, and just kind of going back to like, it was making me like depressed. Like, none of the stuff, not the thing itself, but it's like, if you're already unhappy and you think that you're gonna get this item, and it's just like all of a sudden gonna like sort some psychological things out that are in here for you, you're so sadly mistaken. And it's like, I think we do a tug of war. At least I'll speak for myself, like this tug of war on stuff, and then you've done it long enough, and then you're like, okay, I'm not playing this game anymore. And I'll give you guys an example, actually. And I don't know, maybe you guys have something that you guys have already pinpointed in your personality that is a trait that you want to change, or something like that, that you don't like, it's just like a characteristic of yours that you're like, okay, I need to like fix this. And mind you, I have everything that I need, like, and more. And that's not to boast. I've been blessed. Like, I have everything that I need and more. I only have, one body, two arms, two hands, 2 feet, 2 eyes, so it's, how much more do I need? Like, how much more? And then like, there's only so much space. There's only so much area to cover. I don't know. And it just, again, I was like buying stuff, and I'm like, okay, but I do have to say, I'm not like a person that buys and then doesn't return. Like, I'll buy it because like, one thing about me, I know that like, if I don't get it, and I wish that I would have, it was just gonna haunt me. So I'd rather just buy it, think about it. It's almost like putting stuff into your cart. That's another thing that, as I'm thinking about it, I've been doing. I just add stuff to my Amazon cart until maybe I hit the amount, or not the amount that I have to reach for free shipping. Because God forbid I have to pay $6 for fucking shipping on my fucking order. But I would put it in the cart, and then what I would do is like revisit it, whatever those apps are, Amazon, damn you, AliExpress, damn you. I love you though. I love you. But I'm so much better because I was just buying stuff. But then I was also seeing that like the stores here are selling stuff for like a decent amount. Like you could still get a good deal. Like for example, perfect example actually. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. I was wearing this bracelet. It's like a flip one, and it's like a fishbone style, so they like interconnect or something like that. Like they, which recipe for disaster. But I bought a necklace. It was on sale separately, and another one that was just a bracelet. Today I was at my friend's house, didn't do anything. I'm sitting there, and I go, and it was so pretty. I wish I had it here, but I'll show you. Like one side is like silver in the middle and then like gold trim, and then you flip it and then like it's just gold, and it's just, and in the shower I paid like $13 from TJ Maxx. It was like on sale. It was like $3 off. I was like, deal. I'll get it. Same thing with the necklace. It was like $4 off, and I was just like, red tag, yes, cute, love it. But I went like this, like as we were sitting there, not like I wasn't wearing anything, and it broke. Like the little fishbone was like, bye, and broke right where like the clasp was, and I was like, fuck, like, and I was like, okay, look, I paid $13 for it. I've seen it again. I'll pay the extra $3 if I really love it. But if clearly the material isn't there, like, and also with like, again, I get it. That's costume jewelry, but you know how much real gold jewelry and like pricey stuff I've bought? Like even my friend was like, you know, nice Fendi glasses. She ended up like going into the ocean, losing them. $400 gone, you know, this vidania, bye-bye. The sharks like wearing in like in the water, like, yeah, I'm cool. But I mean, these are things that I think you start to learn over the years, because like nobody just learns that, like, and everybody has their own upbringing of, you know, how is their family money, and now when they have money, do they not know how to act, you know, like there's certain things, like meaning they're just spending more, or they're like, now I have more, so I need to spend more, which, listen, I'm guilty of that. Now that I make a little bit more money, I'm just like, can I afford it? I actually don't even question myself anymore. And it's sad, not that I shouldn't budget, but like you feel like you have a little bit of leeway when it comes to financials, and you're like, it's okay. But like you gotta pull yourself back a little bit and be like, what am I, like, I'm going to work 9 to 5. Let's not get started. That might be a whole nother video one day. But like you're working, you know, aside, you might have a family, you might be married, you have kids, you have a household, you have bills to pay, you have all this, you know, other things going on, you have your own, I don't know, battles, you know, everyday battles. And yeah, and then if you have financial issues, oh yeah, it's just it's, and I think we use buying stuff to soothe us a little bit. Like I can even say like, oh, I'm having a bad day, or like if I'm cramping, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go get myself like, you know, like, I don't know, a poke bowl. $14 later, you know, did I enjoy it? Yeah, I did. Am I gonna look at my bill later and be like, you know, yeah. Both things can be true at the same time. Treat yourself, and then you get your bill and you're like, you gotta chill, like a little thinking, please. And then like as I'm looking, like so I have shoes on this side. This is like my spare bedroom in my house. So I just cleared it out. I'm gonna take a lot of things and donate. So if you guys have like recommendations on like the best places, because I feel like Goodwill has kind of been disrespectful with their prices. Like, who do you think you are? Like, you're literally, people are giving you free stuff, like, and you're marking it up more than the original price. Like, are you not embarrassed? Like, real talk. Like, your CEO is a freaking billionaire, isn't it? Like, your CEO is like most likely making millions, and you guys are like upcharging people's like essentially trash in a way. And that's another thing that I am actually going to stop doing. And so these things are just coming to my mind. That's just how my brain works. So sorry if I'm all over the place. That is just the human that I am. If you're still watching, thank you so much. On this roller coaster of emotions. But that was another thing. So by where I work now, or actually in general, I've made some good money off of this, is reselling old stuff or reselling stuff that has been gifted to me, not gifted to me, but like given to me, or like my own items. But I think like when I took my position here, my old office, whatever position that I'm in, the old lady that was there, older lady that was there, previous lady, okay, that's what I was trying to say. The previous lady, she's not old. Previous lady, I love you. She could not, she was moving from Philly from a house into a small apartment in Brooklyn. So she's like, I have this backyard set that I was trying to sell. I couldn't, but I need to get it out because I'm moving. And she gave it to me. And me and my buddy Eric went and picked it up because he has a truck. We brought it back. My mom was like, I don't need this. She's like, I don't want this at my house. And it was big. It was like a lot. It was like 6 chairs. It was like originally like a decent amount of money from Home Depot or something, like either 1,100 or 800. And my mom put it on OfferUp. And she sold it for like $300 and something. So I made a profit of $350 by just going with my boy, buying him lunch and putting a little gas in the car, giving him a little kiss on the cheek. And he fucking went and got, helped me out. And it was like freezing that day. But like I've done this, like where I've garbage picked. I even have like a pillow, and it was like an Uggs pillow. And like some college girls or something threw it out. I was like getting my steps in. I was like, and I see it, and they're like throwing all this stuff out. And I go and take it. And it was like an Uggs, like pure, like whatever the good material. I don't want to say wool, but like it's like these, like this material, this carpet here. And it was like a nice little pillow. And they like threw it out. And I was like, I was like, this is mine now. Like walking with this pillow in like 90 degrees. But it was a really nice pillow. I just had to like wash it and chef's kiss. That's another thing I'm gonna stop doing, because like a lot of people do that. They throw away good stuff, and sometimes when it's good stuff, I'm gonna take it. I was about to say debo it, but I will take it. Like if they have it towards the curb. It was one time they put like a chair out, and it was the furry one too. We just have it in our garage at this point. But I saw like the lady taking it out. I was like, is this trash? She's like, yeah. She's like, it's clean, but we just got my daughter a new desk chair. And I was like, I'll take it. And I looked it up online. It was like $170. But I needed like, it went to a purpose. But like, if you now have 684 chairs in your house, I think you gotta stop picking up these fucking chairs out of the trash. Like, I think it's time. So I think that's where I was getting to. I'm like, okay, my house we just moved in. We're slowly getting stuff. We buy new stuff, and that's another thing. They have these stores where they're sister companies, and they just, you go in there, and it's every time you're going to see something new that just sparks your eye. They're going to put a little red ticket on there and, say that it's on clearance. It's just, once you start to put your blinders on to, okay, that is a good sale, but it might be 2 sizes too big. Also, these pants, I'm wearing them for a reason, because I think they're actually very cute. They're Cartman South Park, and I was like, he's like a little, you're so fucking adorable. So they were on sale, okay, at Marshall's. I don't think they were expensive. They were like $10 before. So I paid like $8. And at first I'm like, okay. My mom always says, you look like, when I wear these types of funky pants, she's like, you look like Cartoon Network. And I'm like, okay, mom, I'm just at home. Like, leave me alone. But they were $8. And I tried them on right now because I'm going through a pile of, I went through a spiral. I took all the shoes that were here that were like stiff that I brought over from my old house that were already, you're gonna break your fucking neck. You're gonna break your neck wearing them because they're already like dried out. They're old. They're cute, but like I'm not gonna walk in them. And I have bought I have a bunch of newer pairs. And that's another thing. I'm like older now. Like I'm in my 30s and my feet hurt. Like I've had injuries. And I need sensible shoes, sensible, comfortable shoes. Okay. They have to have support. They got to have like a little padding in there. Yeah, for sure. Like, like my poor feet, like I'm just looking at them and they're like, bitch, I'm hurting. So it's like I can't wear those shoes anymore. I'm not 22 where like, I could hobble in them with, sturdiness. Like I'm like a baby deer in them now because I just know that if I roll my foot one more time, it's not gonna look good. Okay, it's not gonna look good for me. So I got rid of those. Threw them. I just like spiraled and I was like squeezed them and I was like, okay, they're dry. Threw them on the floor. This was all like where I'm sitting right now was like stacks of like old bags too. And then when I looked at how many bags from the stores that I've accumulated over, we'll even say 2-3 years. Disgusting. Like I looked at it and I was like, this can't be for real, But it was for real. But I think I won't make this video too long. I kind of want your guys' thoughts, opinions. I might make another video if you guys are interested in what I'm actually doing to downsize and get rid of things, things that might make you money, might not. Like, yeah, I haven't really, like, I've sold stuff online, but like to sell every little shirt for a few dollars just doesn't make sense. So it's almost like makes sense to put, so I'm now pondering like, I do work a full-time job, but like, do I really want to just give this to Goodwill? And, I'm giving it to a friend. She's going to take some stuff. And then the other stuff, there's like a green company or something that has like drop-off boxes. And I was thinking of just giving it, the whatever she didn't want. I'll give that away. But like, yeah, I'm definitely Goodwill. But if you guys are interested in hearing a little bit more, because I went on a spiral and then I like in my mind, I'm like, what do I need to do? I need to clean up my space because like I said, it was just draining me emotionally, physically. And then, I've started to implement new ways of saving money too, because I think I was getting out of hand there also, somebody take away my credit cards, please. And, yeah, I'm trying to turn my life around because I'm seeing how the world is, how the economy is, oh my God, how everything is. And I just don't want to be put in a position that I'm ever without money and struggling and like, but I have all this stuff. Like I just had to rethink a lot of things that I was doing in my life that was not benefiting me anymore. So if you guys want to hear more or, whatever that subject might be, if, something I said kind of resonated with you, leave a comment, leave a like. Thanks for listening. Yeah. See you in the next one. Bye.